Hi everyone, Kador here. So today I just want to do a quick video because I want to talk about a topic that I feel is very important. My biggest issue with the game as of now isn't about matchmaking, isn't about whales, isn't about the money or the cash grabbing or the balance or anything. It's actually about the actual translation of the game. So you can probably tell that I'm French, So I play the game in French. My phone is in French, my computer is in French. I just thought I would keep playing in French. That's kind of okay, everybody knows the game already if you're watching the channel, I guess. But the thing I want to point out is that the vast majority of players actually don't really care about YouTube content and stuff, and they would just play, we as like players trying to get pretty high in the rankings, we usually just check swgoh.gg anyway to have the real kit. But most of the time there is a lot of translation issues in French, and the vast majority of players will just run with what they read in the game. I already tried to reach out to CG about this, telling them that actually there was some pretty heavy stuff that people could get wrong, and that makes the game worse for everyone. So let me just show you a bit. Why am I doing this video today? That is because just this morning, when I did my Green Arena, so the feat is gone right now, but there was a feat saying in French, gain 1,000,000 credits. The thing is, if you're English, you know that the feat actually is spend 1,000,000 credit. So yeah, that's kind of a big deal actually. I mean, that's not that bad, but if someone doesn't go check the internet in English, they won't know this. If nobody in their guild tells them, they won't know this. So they will try to gain credits, and they won't get the feat. And why on their right minds would they start spending credits if they don't want to, if the game doesn't tell them they have to do so for the feat? That's kind of a big deal. But that would be nothing. I mean, that's kind of okay. You might just tell me, oh, that's fine, that's not a big deal, that's like one translation error. Well, I actually started doing kind of a list not that long ago, and I tried to reach out to CG, telling them like, this is really wrong in the kits, because someone who just read the kits know how the character work. Well, if he is French, good luck, because let's start by the characters I actually used. So Grievous right there. So I know it's in French, but I will translate a bit what it says for you. So it's about the damage of the AoE, and then it says, targets lock the target for 2 turns. Now, if you're playing this game and if you're playing Grievous, you know that Grievous AoE can target lock anyone. He can target lock the whole freaking team. And also reduces the TM bar by 30% of the target. Now, again, Grievous AoE can reduce the turn meter of the whole team. Yep. So that's a complete nonsense there. If you read this and you're French, you're like, oh, this isn't really good. That's just going to reduce the TM and target lock one target. No, it's not. It's gonna do the whole team. Then again, kind of the same thing. IPD. IPD right there. So dispel all buffs on enemies. 75% to target lock the target for 2 turns. No. IPD can target lock the whole team too. Exactly the same. Something else. Something a bit different. I don't know. Let me just pick what I remember I pulled out. 3PO. 3PO isn't really that big of a deal, but it's like this says all allies have plus 5% puissance. Puissance? In French, puissance is the word used for GP. So why would I give GP to my tunes? No, actually it means potency. Potency was translated to pouvoir. And actually the French translation has like 3 different words. So it's kind of misleading. It's kind of very misleading for someone who doesn't really know the game. What's next? Oh, I don't know. You might say, yeah, well, this is for like older tune or tune they don't really care about. It's not going to be the same for the meta tunes or the good tunes or anything. Let me check. So the fear thing. So inflict special damage and fear the target enemy. If the target is the leader, or if the leader is undefeated, fear everyone. What? If the leader is undefeated? So that means that if the leader is there, you will fear everyone. No, that's absolutely nonsense. That's crap. And it says invaincu in French, okay? Invaincu means undefeated. Same as in English. Vaincu means defeated. So that's just this little thing right there that is too much. IN. So now, please tell me that this was checked by a human being. You know, that actually spoke just a tad bit of French. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. This is like Google Trad or any computer-assisted translation just slapped in and nobody checked it. I kind of think that's actually kind of unacceptable for EA or CG or any of that is. Or and there is also another one with Darth Raven. It's about the health equalization. I'm, a bit more touchy on this one, but this would actually translate to Darth Raven health becomes the healthiest ally health, not equilibriums with, not equalizes. That's the word. Not equalizes, aligns with. Align. That's the same word in French. Align. You know. So that would be kind of OP, don't you think? Like you have Malak at whatever health he is, and Raven goes beyond 50%. It just goes back full life, and nothing happens to Malak. Huh. So yeah, Darth Raven sounds a lot more OP in French. You know. But there is actually more of it. So I know there is. Oh, yeah, that one. That one is pretty cool. That with First Order. Yeah, you don't see First Order that much, do you right now? Well, that might be because that in French, if you get to the lead, yeah, it gets an effect. No, that's not really accurate. I mean, no, it should be get anything that should be debuffed, so that gain a status effect. Because that's gaining. Gaining means good, right? Okay, that might, okay, that one is maybe a little touchy. You know, I might be a bit off on this one, but okay, not that one. Sure, let's check a tune that was reworked pretty recently that I don't have geared very much. Where is Finn? Where's my Finn? Finn, there you are. So Finn, yeah, Finn, this attack right there inflicts higher damage for every opponent you touched. Yeah, so nowhere does it say anything about being the same target, because this does better damage if you hit the same target again. Whoops! Nope. Same thing in this basic. Yeah. To a target. Nothing to say about this being the same target. That's still a bit better than this, because that says any opponent you hit. Nope. That's not it. That's absolutely not it. So then what? Oh, there was one with HK47 too. Yeah, that's right. So HK47 AoE. Yeah. So this one is a bit like extra weird, but it actually says so inflicts real damage, it depends on the other, to every opponent, and inflict half this damage to each enemy suffering a debuff. It should say that it does more damage to everyone for each tune having a debuff, but no, it says that you will get the raw damage, and then that you will get half the damage only on tunes with the debuff, and just once. So that's, again, totally fucked up. In French, the translation would be pretty easy. I mean, that's just plain wrong. If you read this, that's like, if everyone in the team is debuffed, I will do 1.5 times the damage to every of them. No, you're going to do it 5 times. Yeah, even 6, I think. But no, that's absolutely wrong. And again, a French guy that doesn't know a word of English or never checked SW the .gg, because everybody says that and that's a mouthful. He wouldn't know it. He just wouldn't know it. Yeah. I mean, same thing about that. Yeah, there is like 3 different ways to translate when a debuff is applied. Yeah. I don't know. Out of the top of my head, Guido has one too. Like, he's going to win turn meter for every. I don't know where this one is again. Is that this one? Yeah, this says that he's going to win TM for every single thermal exploding, not only his own. So yeah, Guido would be really a lot better to win it. That was true, but that isn't. And I could go on. You know, I don't have every tune checked for it, but I could go on. So yeah, just a quickie. This video, I guess it's not really good content. It's not really anything you want to see. It's not trying a new team or anything. But yeah, that's like. I mean, that's kind of infuriating. I haven't checked, like, let's say I would like to check what Temple for a bit. Is that right? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, sounds okay. Did they got this one right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, sounds okay. Sounds okay. Yeah, okay, that's a bit weirdly set, but that's kind of okay too. And then what? The delay of each technology is fixed to a maximum and can't be lowered if every ally has technology. That can't even happen. There is only 3 techs. And if the tech is active, you can get... Yeah. What? Is that right in English? Let me check let me check .gg myself. .gg, what tempo? Please. Faster, internet, faster. If all that, okay, it says it in English too. Okay, that sounds really weird, but you know, I guess there's that. Okay. Technology can be copied, dissipated, or I guess that's their new translation. Prevented. Okay. And then I can only have 1 tech at once. Okay. Okay, sounds okay. Okay. I might be reading this a bit too much. Sounds okay. Yep. Okay. That's not that bad for my boy Temple there. Pretty excited about one Temple. Please come before Christmas. So anyway, that went on for quite a lot longer than it should have. But well, I know I might not be the best to say this because well, you can all say that my English isn't perfect and I'm just like rambling a bit. But I already tried to say it to CG that their translation is fucked up. I think they don't really care. I mean, that's the same in German. That's the same in Spanish. That's the same is pretty much anything. But for what I know, French is really the worst. So I guess nobody speaks French at CG headquarters. I'm offering my help. You know, CG, if you want me to check your French translation before you put it out, I would be happy to do so. You know, just to make sure that French players that don't play the game that seriously or don't speak English at all can get the game right. Yeah, going with that. I mean, right now I'm just thinking like, yeah, I guess CG doesn't really care about players that don't speak English or that just play the game as is, because most of these players are not spenders. That might be another issue with the game, but that's okay. Yeah. So if you want me to help with the translation, you know where to find me. See you guys. I know this one doesn't really mean anything for most people, but you know, as a French guy, I had to point this out, and I had to explain my confusion this morning with that stupid feat telling me to win 1,000,000 credits when I needed to spend it. See you guys. Thanks a lot for watching this.